All right, blessings everybody. Your girl back with another one. Okay, we decided that we're going to do the call in because for some reason, Charles was having technical difficulties. But you know what? Don't even worry about it because I know his story is like a part 2. So y'all will eventually get to see Charles on the live, and we'll probably do something a little bit special when we do come back in so that you guys can see him. We might do something on scene. So. But I do have him right now on call in, and I want to introduce my special guest tonight. My special guest tonight is Charles, and the topic tonight is, was I with a knock? Was he with a knock? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to give him the floor. This is his story. I don't know his story. And we just going to, do a little bit dialogue and get deeper into this. But I already know it's going to be a cliffhanger. I know what I said. Hey, Charles.
Hey, how you doing, girl?
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So,
come over, that was a nightmare.
I know, this seemed like a nightmare. I think the narcs trying to not let us get on the live, so they was like sending out their narc radar and messing up our lives.
Right? They don't want to be exposed.
Right, they don't want to be exposed. But for you ladies that did come in, and Life of an Empath, and Ann, I think her name was Ann. Come on in, y'all. Come back on in. We sorry we delayed the whole thing, but we're going to let Charles get going right now. And if anybody have any questions, leave the comments, and I'll read the comments to him. He can answer your questions, but I'm going to let him talk, and, I might have 1 or 2 questions myself. Okay, so Charles, tonight's topic, was I with a knock? Because people don't understand what knocks are, and it's a lot of people out there just telling their story. Now, you remember the rules now. Don't forget the rules. We ain't saying nobody real fingerprints, social security numbers, addresses, or none of that. Just tell your story.
I don't want the FBI knocking on my door.
That's right, or mine. All right, my love, let's get it.
Well, as you know, narcs are not just relationships. They can also be family, friends, or whoever.
Exactly.
Well, I remember, God, a long time ago, I was engaged with this girl in Tennessee, and everything was great between me and her until the family got involved.
Oh, one of those narcs. Okay.
Yeah. Between me and her and the kids, it was perfect. It was just the 4 of us. It was great. I was even engaged to the girl. I even asked her dad permission to marry his daughter. Until he told me that.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How did you meet her?
Online, but we talked for like 3 months, for like hours and hours, every single day, late at night, before we actually met in person.
Okay, was she out of state?
No, I was living in Middle Tennessee. She was living in East Tennessee.
Okay, so, all right.
It's like 4-hour drive.
Okay, so anybody that ever watch my show, I always tell y'all, not done on the date sites, but this is how he met this person. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm not a bar person, so to each their own.
Exactly.
Well, let's see here. We met, everything was great. I'm Catholic, or I was raised Catholic, she's Baptist. I don't really know how to really start this because it's like so frustrating. But
how long did you guys date after you met online? Like when you met online, how long was it before you started dating after you met her online?
I think because we were talking for like 3 months and we really had a really good chemistry and connection, and the kids loved me and everything was great, pretty much right away.
So y'all just had a relationship, or did you guys go further?
Did we have sex?
No, I'm saying that, was it a relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend, or did you go further?
We were in a committed relationship.
Did you marry this person?
No, but I was engaged to her.
Okay. So let's pick it up from there. Okay, so in the beginning it was everything was sweet and roses, and you asked her father to marry her. And
actually, I the kids asked me when I was going to marry their mom. I said, someday. So, to make a long story short, I was living in Tennessee, and I came back to Florida, and I was a bartender at a casino, and on the weekends, on my days off, I would drive the 10 hours after my third shift, because I worked third shift, and for a year straight almost. Wow. Every single weekend, pretty much.
Wow.
Commute to go see her for the 2 days.
Okay.
And during that time, I asked her dad for permission to marry his daughter, and he gave me his blessing.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, she was Baptist. Her dad was a hypocritical Baptist. And yeah, it was one of those.
Part. Okay.
Yeah, and he gave me his permission. I even tried going to the church just so I could understand the religion better, just so I can have an idea what I'm getting myself into. And it wasn't that bad, but I eventually moved back to Tennessee. We lived right next door to each other because her family made a fit because I couldn't spend the night at her house for some reason.
Well, these people that's religious, they don't believe in premarital sex.
Well, they're kind of late on that subject.
Okay.
But everything was great. I moved back up there. Then within 6 weeks, her dad and her uncle did everything in their power, made up a bunch of bullshit lies about me, and broke us up. Basically putting a strain on our relationship.
So they did the smear campaign on you. So it's like everybody wants to smear your name.
Yes, he basically said I wasn't good enough for his family because I wasn't their kind.
What that mean, her kind?
Exactly. I feel like, what the hell, am I an alien or something?
Was she a different race?
No. Well, Chris, my fiancée, she's white, but her kids are Milano, half black, half white.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so but her dad, to make a long story short, she got pregnant out of wedlock. Her dad disowned her, and then he disowned her again because they were black.
Oh, so she got a double disown. I was about to ask you, did he disown her because they were black? But no, I get it.
Yeah.
It was a double disown.
Yeah. I mean, he had total control over her. And her son, I would talk to him on Facebook every couple of months. He passed away in a car accident 2 years ago. He was 20 years old. And he was like a son to me, and I love him to death.
Oh.
And his name, I'm going to say his name. His name was Tyler, okay? But Tyler and I loved each other, and he hated his grandfather for what he did. And when I messaged him on Facebook 3 months in March of 2021. This is when I found out that he passed away.
He passed away in 2021?
In a car accident, correct.
Okay. Yeah, my condolences.
Oh, I know, I miss the kid. He had a good future ahead of him. But her dad did everything in his power to break us up because I mean, if I wasn't good enough for his daughter, then why did he give me his blessing to marry his daughter? And I just don't get it.
Okay, so he gave you blessings to marry.
Yeah, I bought the engagement ring. I did the noble thing, asking her dad's permission to marry his daughter. I mean, not very many people do that.
Not these days. You're right.
Oh shoot! I've been married twice. Both my wives asked me to marry them.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic. Let's stay on this one. I don't want to skip over. So, can I ask you, did y'all ever get married?
No.
So how long did the relationship go?
I did everything, try to plan a wedding, but it was like one-sided. I mean, it's not that she didn't want to get married, but I think she was because of her dad.
So how long were you dating her before you asked her father for her hand?
Less than a year. We were together for 3 years.
Okay, so and y'all never got married.
No.
What ended the relationship?
Her dad.
What did he do?
He spread like all those rumors about me, all these lies. I mean, we broke up around Memorial Day of 2010, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler actually found me laying on the ground. I think it wasn't a heart attack, but I had the same symptoms. I guess, how would I say it? Anxiety, maybe, because it's the same. I believe it's the same symptoms.
So you had an episode.
What's that?
You had an episode.
Oh God, I was crushed.
Okay. How old was this Tyler?
Tyler was 20.
And how old was the
now
other?
or when he passed away, or during then?
How old was the other child?
Her daughter, Camry, is 25 and 24, and Tyler is 20. If he was alive, would be 22.
So he was the youngest.
Yes.
Okay, so the father started to smear campaign you, and you guys didn't.
Her uncle.
And uncle?
Yes.
What were
I
they?
was renting an apartment. I was living right next door to my ex, and because we couldn't live together, but it was like the closest we can to actually living together is just be neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And I was renting an apartment from her uncle. And between her uncle and her dad, I was like overwhelmed. I felt alone. I felt like, what the hell did I do? I mean, I know it wasn't her. And I know it wasn't the kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, we talked a few times after we broke up, and I left that area. We talked for a while, and then she just like fell off the face of the earth.
So she stopped communicating with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what did you do after that?
I tried to move on as best I could.
So were you living? You said Virginia?
Tennessee,
I'm sorry. So you were living in Tennessee at that time, and when she cut it off, you moved to Florida?
No, at the beginning of the relationship, for the first within the first 5 or 6 months of the relationship, I had to go to Florida. So I moved to Florida, and I was a bartender at a casino, and I would like commute back and forth from Florida to Tennessee on my 2 days off.
Okay.
I know it sounds crazy. Maybe I was crazy. That's what love does to you.
Okay, so we're talking about, was I with a narcissist? Did she, besides her family with the smear campaign, did she cheat on you? Did she discard you? Did she dump you? Discard mean dump you. Did she discard you? Or how did it end?
Well, I came home from work. I saw the engagement ring and a very short letter and all the stuff I got her over the years in a box and in a bag at my doorstep.
Wow. Never heard that one before. Okay, I never heard that one before.
I tried knocking on the door, and I let my emotions get the best of me, and it was just, I don't know, I really don't know how to say it. Because I would have done everything and anything for her, and I still would. I mean, I know that a relationship would never happen, and that's fine, but I still want to be her friend. Because she and the kids did nothing, and neither did I. It was her family.
Are y'all still friends now?
No, she blocked me on Facebook.
Okay, so yeah, I
remember the last conversation I had with Tyler. He wanted to give me her mom's number, And I wish I would have said yes.
Is she married now?
No, I have no idea. But if I know how she is, because her son passed away, she's messed up right now.
About her
She
son?
did everything. She did everything and anything for her kid.
So she's messed up about her son passing away? Because I can understand
Yeah,
that.
I mean, how can I word this? Very depressed.
You do.
What's that? What's that?
You do. You get very depressed?
No, her.
Oh, she gets very depressed.
I mean, she was a beautiful woman. I saw a picture of her on her Facebook page, and then it did not look nothing like her.
When you met her?
No. A few months ago, after Tyler passed away.
Oh, okay.
I looked at her Facebook page, and it was like a new photograph. It looked like a mugshot out of anything, and she looked like she let herself go.
I mean, she was grieving, so I can understand that.
Yeah, I totally understand that. And because she was grieving, because I want to be her friend, and I sent her messages on Facebook through Tyler's Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
That
Did she block you?
Wish him a happy birthday and all that stuff.
Did she block you and you were just communicating through his Facebook page?
Oh, she didn't block me to that.
Okay.
She blocked me through her Facebook page.
But you can communicate with her through his Facebook page?
Yeah, but she never responds back.
Okay. So what happened after this relationship ended?
I moved on, and I had relationships after that. I remember having a conversation with my brother-in-law and my sister, and my brother-in-law had the balls to say that, oh, no, never mind, let's not even go there.
Don't say anything you don't want to say. It's okay, babe. It's okay.
All right. Yeah, let's not go there. But, yeah.
All right, so after her, did you get into a new relationship?
I bounced from one relationship to another for a while. For a few years.
So who was after her?
Oh, God. I would have to get my Rolodex.
Wow.
I bounced from one relationship to another.
You got it like that, man. You got it better than me, because I'm just like, every time I meet somebody, it's a knock. Knock, 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 knock. And you met someone after her?
What's that?
So you met someone after her?
I dated and I slept around with a lot of women for quite a few years.
So where are you right now? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? What's going on?
Legally, I'm married, but separated.
So this is a different lady?
My wife?
Yeah, is this a different lady or not?
Yes. My wife, yeah, obviously.
Okay. All right. So after this relationship with this woman, the baby passed away and whatever. What happened after? Where did your life go after?
This is like last time I verbally talked to her was in 2011.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time ago.
Okay. So
I forgot to mention that part.
Yeah, you kind of did. So, what was the next relationship after that?
2011.
Yeah, and we're in 2023. So, what relationship that you had after that?
A lot of them. Like I said, I dated a lot of different women. I slept with a lot of different women. I just wanted to try to fill that void.
So what did you want in a relationship? Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh, God. Communication, respect, trust, honesty, not judged we all have a past, but who I am now doesn't define who I was 30 years ago.
Okay, so after
make
her, yeah, it does. So after her, because I'm trying to like stick to the topic, was I with a narc? So I don't know if you were with a narc with her. It seemed like the narcs was the family members that didn't.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So that's what I'm getting from you for the first woman. The narcs was the family members. You didn't really say
Yeah, her
anything.
dad and her uncle.
Right. So you didn't say anything about her. So
Right.
after
I
that
had nothing
ended.
bad to say about her.
Oh, okay. You had nothing.
Only thing. I guess the only thing I could say bad, and it's not really bad, is I just wish she would have stuck up for herself with her family.
Okay. So that didn't
Does that
work.
make sense?
It makes sense. So who was next?
Oh God, let me get my Rolodex. There's a lot.
Rolodex. Damn, you must be fine. Y'all, look, y'all. He ain't on the screen right now, but if he got a Rolodex, he must be fan. That's what I said.
Whatever. I'm good looking. I may not be smart. I may not be everybody's cup of tea. I may not be the most successful, but I am who I am.
Where are you from?
Originally?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Go Packers.
Green Bay, baby, that's my team. I'm from Chicago, but I lived in Minnesota. Green Bay was
Yeah, I
my
know.
team, so I did not have a choice to like go to sports bars and vote for my team because Green Bay. I was just in love with Green Bay, but I just kept my mouth closed because they be serious about football.
I know. When I'm in Wisconsin, I usually root for the Bears if there's all the Packer fans off.
Well, the Bears did their things in the '90s, so I just went with Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the next lady. Who's this next lady?
Well, I guess the next serious relationship I have would be my present wife.
Okay, so is she the same? How did you meet her?
Online also.
So you meeting a lot of women online.
Well, hold on. Before you guys get on criticize me, I have done the online dating site for a long time, and there's nothing wrong with it. I've met a lot of friends online, and if they're listening to this, they know who they are. And I'm sure they are listening to this. And
Okay.
So, and they're some of my best friends, and I wouldn't change a thing about it.
And you can share this broadcast wherever you want to share it after we're done. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm not trying to jump on you. My whole
I know.
thing is with date apps, people could be whoever they want to be behind a computer screen. They could type whatever they want to type and whatever. And me personally, I wouldn't go on date sites. But let you tell your story.
I mean, I've done it for a long time, so I can pretty much I can pretty much see the red flags.
Okay.
So I know BS when I see it. So, like if they don't have one red flag would be like they don't have any kind of social media or whatnot. If they don't want to like, you're talking for a while, they don't want to like meet in person or exchange numbers at least and talk on the phone. Another red flag.
That part, y'all. Y'all heard what he just said. That part. When they only want to talk on social media, they do not want to meet. That part. That is a red flag. I'm flagging all over the place with that one. Go ahead, my love.
It's true. So, I mean, it's true. I mean, but like I said, I met a lot of good friends out there, and I wouldn't change it for the world. There's some of my best friends.
Okay.
That's all I got to say about that.
Okay. So the second woman after her,
Yeah.
what was the relationship?
I was depressed. Okay, I was depressed, so I posted something on Facebook that in 2018 I want to be in a relationship and maybe even get married by the end of the year. Well, with my current wife, this woman needs therapy big time. Her late husband passed away in October 2017.
Okay.
I met my wife in January, the first week in January 2018.
Okay, I got a question. So her husband passed away in October,
Yes.
and y'all got together in November.
January.
January, I'm sorry. January.
January.
Did you have any clues that that's too fast? You didn't grieve your husband?
Well, I did, and honestly, I didn't want to do it, but she manipulated me. I am not gonna lie. She said all the right things, and she manipulated me. Because basically, when we finally did get married, and we lived in East Tennessee, and we moved to Tallahassee because she transferred for a job. She wanted to get married before she transferred. And basically, once we got married and the kids moved there, her 3 youngest kids, I was basically a glorified babysitter / school teacher because they did homeschool.
Okay, so why were you the one that was taking care of the kids?
Well, she's a finance manager for Dodge, so she makes like $250,000 to $500,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like nearly no need for me to really work and just take care of the house or apartment and take care of the kids, and I did the best I could.
Okay, so you were the stay-at-home dad, took care of the kids while she brought in the income.
And gave me an allowance every week.
What you say?
Gave me an allowance every week.
Oh, okay. So, I never heard that before. Y'all gave him an allowance every week. I thought that would be the pay for homeschooling the kids. But okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Well, I mean, her history, her personal history is her brother was murdered at 18. Her mom died of a drug overdose and actually stabbed my wife when she was younger in the hand, and her dad committed suicide.
Woo! This is heavy. That is heavy. That is like a lot of things going on in one family. And I don't know if she told you this before y'all got together, but that was something to think about.
Well, she told me, we talked about it, and I also suggested that she maybe go see a therapist because she needs to like take care of it. Like, there's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist.
Did she?
No, she refused to.
Interesting.
She has 5 kids, 3 young ones, and then 2 older ones. The 2 older ones are a general manager and assistant manager for a pizza company.
Are the kids by the same man?
The 2 oldest are from the same dad, and 3 youngest are from the same dad who passed away. But rumor is that the youngest may be from the man that she cheated on me with. That she also cheated on her husband.
Oh, so now we go into a whole nother thing. So this was the wife that you were married with, and so you got some inkling that she cheated on him when you guys.
I was told by her daughter-in-law actually.
So after y'all got married, you knew she was a cheater?
No, I had no clue.
So when you found out after you guys were married that she was a cheater, what did you do?
Well, she would work like 6 days a week, 10-hour days at the dealership, and I would like come visit her with the kids or by myself for lunch and all that. And at the end of the relationship, I mean, I'm skipping ahead a little bit, and I apologize, everyone.
It's okay.
Just bear with me.
It's okay. It's okay.
But at the end of the relationship, New Year's Eve, 2020, she goes out without telling me, without her husband now, and I'm stuck watching her kids. I get a text message on New Year's Day, 2021, that she wants a divorce, and she did not come home that night.
Did she tell you why she wanted a divorce?
She gave me some BS that it's just not working, we're just not happy, blah, blah, blah. But I find out that she cheated on me with some guy.
Are you divorced now?
Oh, no, girl, I wish. I'm trying to, but 5 days after I moved out, he moved in.
Wow. You know what?
And-
That is what narcs do. Like, it could be like 5 minutes you left and somebody else is moving in. I got you.
Yeah. And when we got separated and I moved out from Tallahassee to back to East Florida, I was like, cause I had nowhere else to go. I ended up staying with her 2 oldest kids and their girlfriends for about 5.5 months.
So you stayed with her kids? Where the hell was she?
In Tallahassee.
Wow, this is cray, y'all. Y'all hear what this man is saying? He is saying that after they ended their relationship because she found her a new supply. New supply is just somebody else to replace him. And he ended up being taken care of and supported by her kids. That is a narcish ass thing.
I would work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, just so I wouldn't have to be at the house. 'Cause I didn't want to deal with her kids, her 2 oldest kids or any of them. And I would work from 8 in the morning till like 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
So the kids, I'm confused. So the kids that you stayed with, was they helping you or not? I'm confused.
No, I would pay them rent.
Okay. All right, so you guys are still married?
Legally, yes. In March, late February, early March. Well, let's back up a little bit. 9 days after we got separated, my best friend in Wisconsin passed away from cancer.
Sorry.
And I know, right? And it was actually it was like the day after I found out that. It was like the day after that Tyler died in that car accident. So, but I didn't find out about that until like 2 months later. But she told me I couldn't go to the funeral. She wouldn't let me go to the funeral because I was using, even though the truck was under both our names, if I went to Wisconsin to go to the funeral, she was going to call the police that I stole the car.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was in the hospital for like 2.5 weeks.
Why?
My appendix blew and I had acute renal failure and acute kidney failure.
So I did talk about this.
Hold on.
Okay.
I have a feeling that she knew she was going to get a divorce. She wanted to file for divorce because I had cancer in 2019, I believe. No, 19. And I had to go see doctor's appointments, a cancer specialist and all that. In October of 2020, for some reason, she told me that the insurance got canceled. But for some reason, her kids and her could go see her doctors, but I wasn't able to go see my cancer specialist.
Wow.
And, yeah. So, I mean, like, hello, I could die here. And, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you are in a divorce process right now.
Yes. Part because it's been 2.5 years, probably because of COVID, and then we both hired attorneys. I fired my attorney, and she said she fired her attorney. But whenever I called Santa Rosa County, where the divorce was being processed, she still has an attorney on record, and her attorney is supposed to file for a court date. And I received an email from her a couple weeks ago. She wanted to reminisce about blah, 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 about our relationship, the good and the bad, and I told her straight out that it was more bad than good. And that out of all the kids, Sean, her oldest, was the only one that treated me with me with any kind of respect.
Okay, so are you guys still living together?
She cussed me out in an email.
Are you guys still living together?
Hell no.
Okay. So she's
She
with
lives in
this.
Tallahassee.
Okay, so she's with this new guy, and he's in, you said Tallahassee?
Yes.
All right, so she's with this new guy, and you guys are going through this divorce procedure, okay? All right.
Yeah.
So what's holding up the divorce?
What's that?
What's holding up the divorce?
I have no clue. I'm assuming it's her attorney, but she told me in an email last time I talked to her. I showed you those emails actually. Remember?
Yeah, but I want you to talk to the audience because what we talked about, I won't reveal unless you talk
Yeah,
about
that's fine. But she like I said, when I confronted her that she was a narcissist, she was being rude and cussed me out, blah blah blah.
Wow.
And I was just telling her how I feel.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I didn't swear at her or anything. I was trying to be as nice as I possibly could.
Do you still love her?
Hell no. Honestly, I don't think I ever loved her. I think not in that way. I think because I was depressed at the time when all that stuff, lonely in that apartment. That now I'm not an ugly guy, ladies, but
Oh, okay, ladies. Charles is now about to be single, and unfortunately, you cannot see him on the live. But he's trying to say that once he get through his ish, he's available.
Whatever.
Go ahead, my love.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, my love.
I have no idea where to go. I'm like bouncing all over the place. I apologize, everyone.
No, you're good. Go ahead, baby. You're doing a good job.
I really don't know what else to say. Just ask me questions, please.
Okay, so how do you feel like? So you're going through this thing, and the first lady you talked about, you never got a chance to get married. You asked her father for her hand, and then now you with this woman, and I take it that you saying that she just wanted you to be the homebody,
Stay-at-home dad, teacher.
Exactly.
And it was like I told her, like I said in those emails, I was just destined to fail because I was never very good at school, and like trying to teach these kids the curriculum. I'm like, what the hell? What? It's nothing like we were in school, girl.
Wow. So you feel like she put so much she just put so much on you to the point that you had to fulfill it even though you knew you wasn't qualified for it.
Correct. And she told me with the kids, the three youngest kids, that have them go for walks, do stuff with them, and I would, but every single time they would complain, they would lie, or they would just straight out make me look like the bad guy and stuff that wasn't true about it because they're her kids, and I totally understand this. She believed them over me, and I understand because that is their kid.
Right. I understand that too. So you didn't have kids with these women?
No, I have a daughter, but she'd be 24 in August.
But not with these women?
No.
Okay. All right. So after this divorce, what do you want for your life?
What do I want for my life?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be happy.
Okay.
And who doesn't?
What happiness is to you?
What's that?
What is happiness to you?
Oh God, what is happiness to me? Mm-hmm. I mean, it has nothing to do about money or anything like that because money doesn't buy happiness.
Nope, it don't. Mm-mm.
I mean, I don't care if you make $1 million, you're probably the most miserable person in the world.
Okay, so you left your home state, which was what, Wisconsin?
Unfortunately, yes.
And then you moved.
I hate Wisconsin.
You moved to Virginia and then to Florida.
No, I moved to Washington D.C.
And then to Florida.
No, then to Tennessee.
Oh, you be moving around. Round. Okay,
yeah.
So
I've done a lot of different career paths, from working in the entertainment world to being a bouncer to being a therapist to being a bartender, server, to a delivery driver. I've done a lot of different things.
I get that. So, are you healing?
Oh, I with my wife.
It's just like this is a lot of stuff that you're saying. So maybe you just need some time for Charles. Maybe you just need not to date, maybe not go on date sites or whatever. Are you healing for yourself?
I moved on.
Okay. So you moved on, but you're not complete with this divorce.
Legally, I'm just waiting for a court date.
Okay. And
I keep calling the courthouse, and they keep giving me the runaround.
okay. Did you know the guy? We call it the new supply. Did you know the new guy that she was cheating on you with?
No, I never met him.
Did you ever talk to him?
No.
Is he younger or older?
He's ugly, that's for sure.
What?
I'm sorry. Nah. I don't know, man. I've never met the person. I have no opinion of him, so I really can't say. But from what I understand, from what I was told, they fight like Tom and Jerry.
Cats and dogs. I got you. I got you, my love. I got you. Okay, so at least you avoided that. How about that? You avoided.
My wife and I, we did get our argument, but she was the controlling one. She was the one that had the ball. So even though I can stand up for myself, and I have stood up for myself, her balls are just big.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that she wanted to switch the roles. You take care of the home. You take care of the kids. I'll go work. I'm shocked.
Like I said, she made like $500,000 a year. So it would be stupid for me to stay home where I don't make nowhere near that.
Did you ask her to marry you?
She asked me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She paid for the marriage license, everything.
Where did y'all get married?
What's that?
Where did y'all get married?
Oh, this is like oh my God, this is like something redneck here. We got married at the Olive Garden. Her second oldest son, she signed in for him to be an ordained minister, and her son did the wedding ceremony. And this is word for word, people, the wedding ceremony. Do you? Yes. Do you? Okay, your husband and wife. That was the wedding ceremony.
Okay, so nobody was ordained.
We got married at an Olive Garden.
Nobody was ordained to speak these words, and y'all took it from her son?
Yep.
Interesting.
One of those mail-in priests, one of those mail-in things that you can be like an ordained minister.
Did anybody attend?
Yeah, me, her, and all her kids and grandkids.
Interesting.
There's in that private room. There's probably about 15 of us.
And that was legal?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, honestly, from what I understand, though, you don't even have to have a wedding ceremony. All you have to do is sign those legal papers, and you can be considered married and turn them in.
I get that. So, all right. So you now going through this divorce with the last woman.
Yes.
What are you doing to heal yourself, to find that right person for yourself after this? Are you just going to deal with yourself, or are you just going to find someone else, to be with?
I'm working on myself, little by little.
Okay.
I mean, you can't do it overnight.
Okay.
But I'm working on myself and I'm healing myself. But it doesn't hurt to have someone to talk to and share your feelings with and communicate with, and a shoulder to cry on if you have to.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does, but I'm just trying to figure out where you are right now. Like, are you just done with it and you just want to work on Charles, or you just want to fill the void?
No, I don't want to fill the void. The void is there's no void there because there was nothing that. How can I word this? When she filed for divorce, I was already out of love with her or whatever not, and honestly, I wasn't going to fight for her. She wanted to fight with me.
Who's the new guy? Is he younger or older?
I think they're in the same age bracket.
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't know the guy.
You never met the guy?
I've just seen photos.
How did you find out about the guy?
She told me.
Oh, wow. An honest narc.
Yeah, the last time I saw her was when I got out of the hospital. And she was on the phone. I was outside having a cigarette. She was on the phone. And she told her boyfriend, "I love you." And then she 10 minutes later, 10 minutes earlier, we were like hugging. We hugged each other, and she said, "I love you," and all that. Then 10 minutes later, she said this to her boyfriend.
Okay, so I got a question. You talked about two different women. You never had kids with either one of them?
No, ma'am.
Wow. Do you have kids?
I told you I have a 24-year-old daughter.
Oh, so you do have a child. You have a daughter.
Yeah, she'll be 24 in August.
And where is she?
That's a very sensitive matter.
I'm sorry, we'll skip it. Okay. So, you've been with these two women. One you married, one you didn't.
Correct.
Okay. So, what do Charles want for Charles?
What do you mean?
Like, you're done with these relationships. You're done with this marriage. What do you want for yourself?
The relationships I've had in the past,
What?
I don't consider them none of them failures.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is if you learn something about yourself, or about others, about people, about the opposite sex, or just something in general, if you learn something, anything at all, it would be considered a success. But I hope people understand what I'm trying to say.
No, you're doing a really good job. I knew you was like skeptical about coming on the show, but you're actually doing a really, really good job, and kudos to you, my love. You're doing a really, really good job, and I like that you're coming, on the live, talking about it on your side of it, because...
Well, one of the reasons I wanted to come on your show, Carnita, is A, to vent, and 2, to heal.
Okay, baby. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
That makes sense, everyone.
And you are venting, but I want to know more about your healing. What are you going to do for healing?
My healing?
How are you going to heal?
Heal.
Yes.
Okay. Day by day, move on. I mean, I know she's out there, and when I know she's out there, and I may have already met her, or who knows. And I love women, all women, big women, fat women, skinny women, short women. I love women.
Okay.
I mean,
so you not racial. You just love women and all sizes.
Women are one of the most beautiful creatures in the world.
Amen to that. I'm with you, bro. Amen to that. Amen to that.
And I mean, I don't know. I mean, at work, I may sound like this dirty old man, but I'm just me.
Okay.
I'm very protective over women. I'm a flirt, and there's nothing intentional. It's just my personality.
You know what? I know you personally, and you are a really cool guy. So I'm going to put myself out there and say, no, he's really a cool guy. But I don't know where his healing process is. But he is a really cool guy. and I just want him to
I
understand.
would do anything for anything for anyone, even the ones that have done me wrong. Like even though I have a lot of anger towards my soon-to-be ex-wife, if she needed my
Why
help,
her? Why her? Excuse
Hold on,
me.
let me finish,
Okay,
please.
okay, go ahead, because I want to know why her.
Even though I have a lot of anger, I'm just using her as an example, okay? Even though I have a lot of anger, a lot of disappointment in her, if she needed my help, and this goes with any person in general, male or woman, I would do the best I can to help them. And like somebody like, I never had the encouragement like these younger kids that we work with. I try to encourage them because I didn't have that encouragement as a kid. If you follow your dreams, you will be successful. I grant you may fall on your ass, but at least you tried.
Okay, so why do you have this
Which is
love?
more than most people do.
Why do you have this love for the last one?
What's that?
So why do you have this love for the last one?
I'm not in love with her.
Okay.
I never said that.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
No, I don't want any. I have no hard feelings for her, even though I'm angry at her. And I don't hate her.
Okay, that's a good thing.
I'm friends with a lot of my exes, which I know is another subject matter for another time with you.
It sure
We talked
is.
about this.
It sure is.
But some people, you people out there may disagree, but it's a choice. I mean, my exes, the relationship, there was no cheating or violence. It was a mutual ending.
Did you guys have Did you guys have physical violence? Did anybody put their hands on somebody? I'm asking you, like, did you guys have physical violence that y'all put your hands on each other?
No.
Okay, good.
No. But with my ex-wife, I told her like I said in those emails, because she would treat me like shit. And I told her straight out, why would I want to have sex with you if I don't feel like I'm an equal partner or respected? Why would I want to have sex with you?
It's a turnoff. They think they can just piss you off and then want to have sex.
She knew I had it beforehand, and some of my friends actually met my wife. My female friends they actually met each other.
Mm-hmm.
And she knew my wife, my ex-wife, knows that I was friends with these women before I even met her. And
was it women that you slept with? What? Excuse me, sir. Was it women that you slept with and you saying they're friends now?
Does it matter?
I think it does. I think it does, because if you slept with these women and you want your wife to accept them as your friend, of course she's going to be insecure.
Okay.
So how did you think that was going to work?
But it also takes trust too.
How did you think that was going to work?
What do you mean?
That you slept with these women and now they're friends, and you with your wife. Oh, I'm sorry. Now you with your wife, and you slept with these women, and you're telling your wife, "Oh yeah, these are my friends. I slept with them." How do you think your wife is going to?
But the friends I'm talking about specifically, they were like, I was friends with them like 10 years prior to even meeting my wife.
But these are women that you slept with, and you want your wife to be okay with that as a friendship between you and them.
I understand. I understand where you and everybody else is going to be getting on my case about this.
I'm not on your case. I'm just asking you a question.
But it also takes trust.
Okay, so did you give them trust? First of all, let me say this. You're from Wisconsin. I'm from Chicago. We're neighbors. So we both are
my hotel's only like an hour and a half from Chicago.
right. So we are neighbors. We deal with the cold, and now we're not in the cold. We're in Florida. But that doesn't mean anything about what I'm about to say. What I'm trying to say is, you thought that it was okay to tell your wife or your girlfriend or whatever that you used
I'm not gonna start a relationship with wife.
Okay, but you're gonna tell this person that I used to sleep with this person and I want this person to be my friend.
I never said the words I had that had. I said we were previously in a relationship a long time ago. I mean, obviously there was sex there, but I mean, I never said that. Yeah, we were F buddies.
Okay, let me tell you something. You cannot bring your past into your future. So you can't go to the new woman and say, oh, this is my ex or my friend from back in the past, but don't worry about it. Of course they're going to worry about it because y'all still connected. That's a narcissistic. That is a narcissistic ass thing because you. Go ahead. You go ahead.
You talking about me being narcissist?
No, I'm trying to say that the person that you were with wouldn't accept that.
Hello?
I wouldn't accept that. If it was you and you saying like, oh, this is my ex and we're friends, or this is whomever, and we're friends.
With my wife, I had her meet some of my female friends.
That don't mean nothing. That means nothing.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, but I had them meet, and from what I understood, and when I asked her, she was okay with it. So that was that. So,
and that does not mean that y'all would not rekindle or do something behind that person's back.
True, but there's gotta be trust, and I am not a cheater. I've never been a cheater, and I wouldn't cheat.
So you never cheated on anyone that cheated on you?
No.
Okay, so why is these relationships
like I said, I mean, there's all types of levels of cheating. Yeah, so with different levels, yes, maybe like if I looked at another woman, yes, then maybe I cheated. But we all, men and women, have wandering eyes.
I get that.
Deny that.
I'm not talking about emotional or I'm talking about physical cheating. So
no, if I'm in a committed relationship with one woman, I am not going to be sleeping with 5 or 6 different other women.
So you never cheated?
No.
With any of these women?
Only time. Oh, hold on. I've been in an open relationship before.
Open?
If it was in an open relationship, that's a different story.
What the hell is open?
What's that?
What the hell is open? What is open?
You never get in an open relationship where you guys are in a committed relationship, but you have freedom to.
Nope.
As long as you both couples agree on it. I don't really know how to say this, but
open relationships is okay. Let me say this. Open relationship is bullshit to me. Because it's like I'm just trying to find your replacement. So I'm going to be with you, but if I find somebody that I want to be with other than you, then you gone. You gone. So I'm not gonna sign that contract with somebody saying I want an open relationship. Open my ass. Okay, that was kind of gross.
Yeah.
That was kind of gross. Let me reverse that. Flip it and reverse it. Open my A. No, I'm not going to have an open relationship, meaning that you can go out there and try to find somebody to replace me. My ass. My ass. How about that?
Okay. But everybody's different. So if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you.
So what was the end deal with you with all these relationships?
Most of them ended on good notes. We decided we're better off as friends.
So do you think you're going to find your person?
Who knows? I mean, who knows? I mean, there's someone for everyone.
Okay, so do you think you're going to find your person that...
We all hope we do someday.
Okay.
We all hope we meet our soulmate.
Do you want to get married again?
Someone that's the missing piece of the puzzle that completes you.
Do you want to get married again?
Yes, I do actually. I am not against getting married.
Okay, so...
Hopefully 3 times the charm.
So, are you just looking for your wife through online dating or in person?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Are you looking for someone that's online or in person to be your person?
I'm looking for my better half.
So, how are you looking for them? Are you like thinking that you can find them online or you can meet them in person? Or
I don't drink, so I mean, and whenever I do go to bars, I'm a mean drunk, so I decide just not to drink.
At least you're honest. But you know what? You can't find your wife or your husband at a damn bar. You can't.
True.
So
I met my first wife at a block party. I met my girlfriend for 4 years in Washington D.C. and at a bar actually.
Okay.
I should have took my chances. She's some famous lawyer in Boston now.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So I understand why this topic is called "Was I with a Narcissist?"
I mean, some people might say I might be a narcissist too, but that's their opinion.
And you know what? I love your honesty. Maybe you are, but you know what? Everybody deserves.
But like, everybody is a narcissist to some level, just like everybody's prejudiced to some one level or another.
Everybody got tendencies, but we ain't going to prejudice. Cause you already know we're not gonna go into prejudice, see? Because
but you understand what I'm trying to say, though, right?
I do understand what you're trying to say. To each his own. Nothing we talked about was about prejudice, but I do understand that because we are 2 different races, and you my boy, and we get along, and you're my show. So we're gonna skip that part, okay? But what I'm trying to say is,
I'm trying to offend you.
No, you're not. You're not.
Okay.
You're not at all.
I mean, I'm just trying to be honest. What I'm trying to say though is, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, red, blue, green, purple. Everybody's gonna be judgmental to one form or another, which is a sign of prejudice of some sort.
I understand that, my love, but okay. I'm so.
I may sound like a dumbass, but.
Yeah. I'm so grateful that you came on the show. I didn't get anything like that from you. Like we talk, we get along, and I'm glad that you came on the show. Thank you for coming on the show. I really do appreciate.
Is there any questions?
We're getting there. I'm about to give you some questions, but I appreciate you coming on the show. I really, 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 really do. And it didn't go the way you thought because you was nervous. I understand that you was nervous, but I kept telling you, be yourself. Be yourself.
Nervous. It wasn't nervous. I just didn't want to like family members or some people I know. I just didn't want to offend them for stuff.
You did not do that. You did not.
I know,
do that.
But if I wanted to go all out, oh God, I'll be an orphan.
No, we're going to have you back again, my love.
All right.
We're going to have you back again, my love. And you know what? As long as I have known you, you have been good to me.
I treat people how they treat me.
Yeah. And
if you're an ass to me, I'm going to be an ass to you.
But we don't have that. We don't have that.
No. You treat me with respect. And so I'm going to give you the respect. You're a teacher. So I asked you how school's going. And it's intriguing. Like, you do theater arts. And I did theater and acting. And so we have like that in common. So we talk about that stuff.
Oh, let me tell you something. I have an audition on Sunday. And it's not too late for you to audition because I forgot that you are an actor. When we get off this line, I'm gonna send you the information so that you can go and audition for this thing that I'm about to audition for in Orlando. I really would love if they would hire both of us, but I'm telling you right now, fire! I am going to send you this link, and I want you to sign up.
Don't worry about it. I mean, I did it for 27 years, and I'm good. Thank you, though.
You know what? I think you will love it.
No, I did like it. I did enjoy doing it.
I think you will love this. And I'm going to talk to you off the page, off the live, off this. I'm going to talk to you.
Hold on. I'm on the phone. All right. Real time. I got to move my car.
Real time, y'all. This is real time. But you know what? I'm going to send you the information so that I think this will work for you. I know that your heart is in this with your acting, and I think this will work for you. I really do think this will work for you. But I'm going to send you the link.
I did it therapy. When I did it as therapy, and I was told by many that I'm wasting my time and you'll never be a success. You'll be a failure. Blah blah
Haters.
blah. Haters.
They're haters. Do you, boo?
I know.
Do you, boo?
Even though, but I tell the kids and we work with. If you don't try, if you don't even make an attempt, then you already failed. But at least you tried.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. You know, I think that this live was really, really amazing. Although we talk person to person.
What's that?
And I think that I like how you came and told your story. And you was nervous, but you did a great job.
Thank you.
You did a great job, and I'm going to have you come back on. I am. I'm going to have you come back on. But I will send you this audition information so that you can, like, apply. And actually,
I don't even have headshots I don't even have a headshot or a comp card or a resume. And my ex-wife, she has all that information. Of all the agencies I signed with, she has all that stuff. And so, because I left it when I moved out.
Okay, they need that. They need that. But I'm going to call you after this live. I'm going to call you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But everybody, you guys, so you got Charles' story. He came in, he told his story. I want you guys to drop the comments on what you think about this. Like, subscribe, comment. But you know what? I thank this young man for coming on Conversing with Conita. This was a really good show, even though we had some technical difficulties. We did. It was all terrible, awful.
Terrible.
But we got in here, you guys. And I want to thank Charles. Mwah, to you, baby. I want to thank you.
Okay.
Anything else?
You broke up.
Anything else you want to say to the audience?
Just follow your dreams, everyone. You won't be a failure. At least you tried.
At least you tried. Okay. This was a great one. Charles, I will have you back on, baby. But I'm going to call you in a few minutes so we can talk about that audition. Okay?
Any questions?
I don't know. Your sister said she was going to come in. But I don't even know if we made her mad.
Questions? Not surprising.
I don't think we did. I just thought she was just ready. I don't think we did nothing. But you know what? At the end of the day, they can leave the comments after the live, and I can address it, or you can.
All right.
All right. It was a great show, baby. You did a good job. I don't know why you were so worried. You did a great job. Kisses to you. Okay, my love.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to conclude this message. Was I would have not. But he told his story. So with that being said, God bless you guys. See you on the next one. This was not my regular schedule live, but I did this for this man because this was his time. This was his time. So I agreed to doing it, and it's okay. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope it helps somebody. And God bless you all. Mwah. See you on the next one. Bye, Charles. Good night. Good night, my love.
Good night, sweetie.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, babe.
Bye.